Just quickly, in other media news last week, the New York Times agreed to acquire subscription sports site The Athletic in a deal valued at $550 million. So New York Times Sports makes sense. New York Times says it will purchase it. This purchase will get it to its goal of 10 million subscribers by 2025. Mosh, what do you think about this?
I think it's so interesting because The Athletic has been held up as this successful model for creating a new media organization. I know that there's some investors recently who expressed frustration that The Athletic sold at this level, that in their most recent fundraise, they actually raised at a $500 million valuation. So there are folks internally who are like, you could have become $1 billion company. I don't know. You guys sold prematurely. At the same time, you could say that the folks who started The Athletic also can see that the road of media is littered with folks who didn't take a good deal when they had it either. So you're always kind of managing, like, is this the best we're going to do? What are the risks associated with it, et cetera? Though I do think that the New York Times, as it continues to double down on a subscription strategy, given where the state of digital advertising is, this is a smart move for them. And this builds a really big niche for them when it comes to sports. And I think the way that The Athletic has approached subscriptions, which is like, no matter where you live, you might like the following football team in England in the Premier League, you might like a hockey team in New York, and you might like a college sports team in LA, and we can give you a unique combination of coverage related to your specific interests, which really broke the model that existed, since the beginning of sports coverage, which is you get your local newspaper, and our assumption is if you live in Chicago, you like all the Chicago sports teams. So The Athletic really kind of turned it on its head. So I think having that DNA with the New York Times is a huge plus in the New York Times. The question is, how does the New York Times not do what many media companies do, which is ruin acquisition? How do they continue to let The Athletic innovate and grow in a way that it should?
Yeah, and for the New York Times, it's really a lot easier to sell ads on sports than on news. So it's definitely a way that they can leverage their relationships there.